Refresh your creativity with these 63 quotes by Beethoven. Music as divine and spiritual. I wish you music to help you with the burdens of life and to help you release your happiness to others. What I have in my heart and soul must find a way out. That's the reason for music. Life would be flat without music. It is the background to all I do. It speaks to the heart in its own special way like nothing else. The vibrations on the air are the breath of God speaking to man's soul. Music is the language of God. We musicians are as close to God as man can be. We hear his voice, we read his lips, we give birth to the children of God who sing his praise. That's what musicians are. Music is indeed the mediator between the spiritual and the sensual life. Music is the mediator between the life of the senses and the life of the spirit. Music is the one incorporeal entrance into the higher world of knowledge, which comprehends mankind, but which mankind cannot comprehend. Music is the only corporeal introduction to the superior world of knowledge. What is to reach the heart must come from above. If it does not come from thence, it will be nothing but notes, body without spirit. He that divines the secrets of my music is free from the unhappiness that haunts the whole world of men. He who understands my music will remain free from the miseries that the other men are dragging with them. When I open my eyes, I must sigh, for what I see is contrary to my religion, and I must despise the world which does not know that music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy. There is no loftier mission than to approach the Godhead more nearly than other mortals, and by the means of that contact to spread the rays of the Godhead through the human race. Only art and science make us suspect the existence of life to a higher level, and maybe also instill hope thereof. Figured bass, harmony, and religion are self-contained things. One should not argue these. Creation, process, and inspiration. It is the power of music to carry one directly into the mental state of the composer. You ask me where I get my ideas. That I cannot tell you with certainty. They come unsummoned, directly, indirectly. I could seize them with my hands. Out in the open air, in the woods, while walking, in the silence of the nights, at dawn, excited by my moods which are translated by the poet into words, by me into tones that sound and roar and storm about me till I have set them down in notes. From the glow of enthusiasm, I let the melody escape. I pursue it. Breathless, I catch up with it. It flies again. It disappears. It plunges into a chaos of diverse emotions. I catch it again. I seize it. I embrace it with delight. I multiply it by the modulations, and at last I triumph in the first theme. There's a whole symphony. I carry my thoughts about with me for a long time before writing them down. Once I have grasped a theme, I shall not forget it even years later. I change many things, discard others, and try again and again until I am satisfied. Then, in my head, the work rises. It grows. I hear and see the image in front of me from every angle. And only the labor of writing it down remains. I turn my ideas into tones that resound, roar, and rage until at last they stand before me in the form of notes. I alter some things, eliminate, and try again until I am satisfied. Then begins the mental working out of this material in its breadth, its narrowness, its height, and its depth. I change many things, discard others, and try again and again until I am satisfied. Then in my head, I begin to elaborate the work in its breadth, its narrowness, its height, its depth. I hear and I see the image in front of me from every angle as if it had been cast, and only the labor of writing it down remains. Only the flint of a man's mind can strike fire in music. Music is the electric soil in which the spirit thinks, lives, and invents. All that is electrical stimulates the mind to flowing, surging, musical creation. I am electrical by nature. Everything should be at once surprising and inevitable. The guitar is an orchestra in itself. Of all my children, this is the one that caused me the worst birthing pains and brought me the most sorrow, and for that reason it is the one most dear to me. Strange, I feel it as if up to now I had written no more than a few notes. Art, discipline, and excellence. Don't only practice your art, but force your way into its secrets. Art deserves that, for it and knowledge can raise man to the divine. Art demands of us that we shall not stand still. Art always demands of us something new. To play without passion is inexcusable. The real artist has no pride. Unfortunately, he sees that his art has no limits. He feels obscurely how far he is from the goal. While he is perhaps being admired by others, he mourns the fact that he has not yet reached the point to which his better genius, like a distant sun, ever beckons to him. Artists who have won fame are often embarrassed by it. Thus, their first works are often their best. The world is a king, and like a king, desires flattery in return for favor. But true art is selfish and perverse. It will not submit to the mold of flattery. A great poet is the most precious jewel of a nation. In a world of art, as in the whole creation, freedom and progress are the main objectives. The barriers are not erected which can say to aspiring talents and industries, thus far and no farther. Artists are fiery, they do not weep. It is my belief one should not belittle the artist. While, however, glorious his fame may seem, his time on Mount Olympus as an honorable guest of Zeus is short. It is a pity, but all too eager will the common folk drag him from this eternal height to the low and trodden earth. Beethoven can write music, thank God, but he can do nothing else on earth. Perseverance, strength, and fate. Then let us all do what is right, strive with all our might towards the unattainable, develop as fully as we can the gifts God has given us, and never stop learning. What will be the judgment a century hence concerning the lauded works of our favorite composers today? Inasmuch as nearly everything is subject to the changes of time, and more's the pity the fashions of time, only that which is good and true will endure like a rock, and no wanton hand will ever venture to defile it. Then let every man do that which is right. Strive with all his might towards the goal which can never be obtained. Develop to the last breath the gifts with which the gracious Creator has endowed him, and never cease to learn, for life is short, art eternal. This is the mark of a really admirable man, steadfast in the face of trouble. I am resolved to rise superior to every obstacle. With whom need I be afraid of measuring my strength? I will take fate by the throat. It shall not overcome me. Oh, how beautiful it is to be alive! Would that I could live 1,000 times. I want to seize fate by the throat. It seemed unthinkable for me to leave the world forever before I had produced all that I felt called upon to produce. Character, virtue, and self-reflection. An artist is someone who has learned to trust in himself. We all make mistakes, but everyone makes different mistakes. Hide your secret even from the closest friend. Learn to be silent. Anyone who tells a lie has not a pure heart and cannot make a good soup. Only the pure in heart can make a good soup. Recommend to your children virtue. That alone can make them happy, not gold. I know no other sign of superiority than goodness. Even in poverty, I lived like a king, for I tell you that nobility is the thing that makes a king. If I contemplate myself as part of the universe, what am I? Don't regard yourself as too divine to improve. Occasionally, your own works. I don't want to know anything about your system of ethics. Strength is the morality of the man who stands out from the rest, and it is mine. Identity, legacy, and commentary. There are and always will be thousands of princes, but there is only one Beethoven. All my life, I have regarded myself as one of Mozart's greatest admirers, and I will remain one until my last breath. I liked your opera. I think I will set it to music. After Rossini dies, who will be there to promote his music? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to Wisdom and Well-Being for more.